On. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome all to the first ever The Algorithm Basketball and Sports podcast. I will be one of your hosts, Spencer Rosen. I am joined by my esteemed friends and fellow sports lovers, Toby Ruttenberg and Matt Romano.
Great to be here today. Been looking forward to this for a long time and hoping we're
Mhm.
starting a beautiful tradition in our lives.
It's a pleasure to be here. It really is, man.
It's a long time coming for sure, for sure. Um, So I'll let Toby take the reins now. Um, but before we get into the sports, I do have some breaking news for everyone. You guys live under a rock. Just 30 minutes ago, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce announced their engagement. And I think
Ooh.
I think I think we have to start there. What do you guys think about
I,
that?
I don't care. I'd rather talk about something else.
Okay,
Yeah,
Um,
I actually
I
was
was trying something. I was trying something.
I was cleaning a big knife earlier today, and I cut my ring finger. It started bleeding. So I don't know.
you
Maybe
know,
that was ominous, or maybe that
you
was.
know
Mm.
the one side of the knife is actually pretty sharp. So
Well, yeah, dude. I know. I was like just like zoned out, just like doing dishes on autopilot, and then I just like kind of forgot it was a knife, and then I just sliced my finger open.
We've all
before
been
we
there.
start,
We've all been there.
I just want to say it's kind of as tough being the least funny person on the Zoom. Um, we should mention that these other two
Oh
guys did
God.
stand-up comedy last night. So what was that experience like?
Yeah.
'Cause I want to hear that.
Oh man.
Matt, I'll let you go first on this one.
Yeah, so we pulled up. Um, I don't know. There's a whole bunch we could talk about with this really.
Keep
But
it
we
quick.
went and we did it. Kind of nervous, but it was fun. And there's like a guy up there because it's for like beginners. So there's this guy that sits up there and he kind of like helps you. Like sometimes he'll like hear a joke and be like, "Should have said this," or like at the end he'll like kind of tell you like, "Hey man, like next time try to focus more on this than that part." You know what I mean? Or
Mhm.
like do this joke.
Hmm.
And he low key glazed us. Like I can't lie. Like
Yeah.
because like there's
We
some
had him
guys who
cracking
like
up.
yeah like there's some guys who you could tell like he didn't really fuck with, and he would be like, maybe like do this instead. He actually glazed us low key. He was like he was glazing me, and then he glazed Spencer too, but he glazed me first. So I feel like more honored, I guess. I feel like my glaze was more like I feel like I was more properly
It was
glazed.
more authentic for sure.
But Spencer
I,
probably got more laughs from the crowd, so it's like I can't. It's not like a competition.
yeah.
I was I honestly expected like I'd be laughing at you. I was laughing with you. It was good.
Yeah. We worked for weeks and weeks on it. And
That's a
I think
lot.
we worked for like a week. But I think we were happy with the outcome and
Yeah.
Good.
everything. It was a good experience.
Good. All
Okay,
right,
let's
guys.
get into this.
Yeah, I hope you guys have done your research because I sure have. Um, so some of these categories are a little bit ripped off of Bill Simmons. Some of them are kind
Well,
of
you want to explain exactly what we're
yeah, so we're
ranking?
doing a little, I'm not going to call it a draft, but a sort of
No, not a drink.
exploration through different categories. So rather than just going through the top 100 and talking about it, that'll be kind of boring. We've come up with a list of a couple dozen categories, and everyone's going to have one answer and then a chance to explain why that person falls into that category. So
Mm.
if someone picks your player before it's your turn, you better have a backup prepared because it's kind of boring to talk about the same player twice.
Mm.
So our
And
first,
and and to be
yeah.
specific, we'll be discussing 2K rankings and looking at
Oh, yeah,
and
right. Shift.
looking at the rankings and seeing or ratings, I should say, not
Yeah,
rankings, and dissecting that.
the 2K reaction pod. So,
Hmm.
first category is called My One True Love, and that is a player that you saw their rating and you were very excited to see that they were rated so high because that's kind of like that's your guy. That's someone you're excited about.
Hmm.
So, Spencer, because you had the crowd in tears last night at your jokes, you're gonna get the start for us.
Thank you, thank you. This guy, he's basically been my one true love for a couple of years now. I've been a big fan of him, and that is going to be Cade Cunningham at a 92 overall.
Oh,
As soon as I
crazy.
saw that, as soon as I saw that rating, I just knew that they it was proper. He could have been even higher, and I would have been like, yes. He could have been a 95, and I would have been like, you know what? Probably he might be. And I don't want to get too ahead of myself. He was basically like my top candidate for a couple of other categories as well, but because he was in so many good categories, I was like, I just know that he is my one true love, and he's just gotten consistently better every year. And if you look at his 2K ratings throughout the years, it is just a gradual increase that you want to see from a number one overall pick. And I'm very happy with the respect that he's getting.
Yeah, that was my pick too. I'm pretty excited about Cade. I think he's the sixth pick this year in fantasy, which I think is
Mm,
means a lot. And I just really liked watching this guy play last year, especially in the playoff series against the Knicks. That was a great series.
hmm.
He's definitely proving himself a lot. He's also just like a stand-up guy, someone who I'm like, yeah, that guy could lead a team, lead him to a
He
championship.
is, yeah,
Yeah,
or not maybe not a champion like yet, but he is
but
leading a
I think he
team.
can. I think he can.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
just an electric
Mhm.
playmaker. So yeah.
He starts raking up those triple doubles next year too. He might go higher in fantasy.
Matt, you seem like you want to say something.
Nah, no, I'm good. I'll save it for later, man.
All right. Well, you can go with your pick next.
Yeah, my pick for my one true love had to be SGA at 98, tied with Jokic for highest rated player. And I just like that because I feel like it's fair. I feel like there's like everyone on the internet is a hater. If you get your basketball knowledge from the internet, your pick is you're gonna think Jokic is like a million times better than Shea, even though Shea just won the championship and is really fucking good. And it's like I just feel like people think that he should be like below Giannis. People should think he should be below Jokic. I think he should be tied for the highest pick. I think he's like, yeah, like Jokic is maybe like a slightly better player, but like I think they deserve to be at the same rating. And I think he is, I buy. I know it's cringe, but I think it's funny. I buy into the whole aura thing. I buy into. I'm a Glazer for Shea. I think he should be the cover. I think he should be a 98. And I hope that when you win a quick play game as OKC and they go out and they do their little interview, I hope that you have all of his boys behind him,
That
glazing him.
would be awesome.
So,
That would
I
be awesome.
mean,
Clip that 2K.
is
Get
it a
that in
little
there.
too early to start the face of the league conversation?
Oh my god, man.
No face of the
No,
league.
no, no, no.
No, it's not happening. All right. Well, I'm gonna stick with OKC then for my one true love. You have this like weird dude who's like OD on hang poles or whatever, but like he's only played one and like a quarter season in the NBA.
You just
Like,
you just cut out for me. Who would you say?
oh, where did I cut out?
I think
Uh,
before you even said it, I'm assuming you said Chet because I just heard OD.
yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
heard. I
sorry. Okay,
Yeah, but
I said Chet.
he wears do rags. He has
Yeah,
yeah,
a
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
bar.
You
No, I
said
know
you said
it's
like 1.25 years, and I thought that was Chet.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's Chet. I know he's a little cringe. He does the OD hang pulls and whatever you want to say, but he's only played one and a quarter seasons, and
Hmm.
he is already a championship winner. And he's like 7'2", can do basically like most things that Wemby can do. And he's got Shea and Jalen Williams and Dort on his side. So honestly, I could see Chet being like above a 90 by November. I
Has he
also
been above a 90? Like, has there been
Yeah.
a?
What
uh,
is he now? Do you have his rating?
he's an 88.
He's a 88. I don't. I
88.
feel like he's like been a 90 in an update, right?
Yeah.
Can we
No,
see that?
I don't
I don't.
know.
I don't think so because this is probably the best he's been. Although he wasn't the best in the finals, he was okay. So maybe that brought it down a tiny
It
bit.
was
Yeah.
OKC.
But I guess my point
Yeah,
is I'm excited. This guy has played probably like 100 10 games in his entire career. He's already at 88
including
overall.
playoffs. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay. You can
Canadian
actually
winner.
see his trajectory. So his highest was at 87, and
Right.
then
This
they
is
put
his
him at
highest rating
88.
yet. Yeah.
Yes, this is his
Yeah,
highest
Anyway,
that's
rating.
pretty good.
I'm looking forward to this Chet season. I think it's going to be an all-star year. Um,
Hmm.
and probably we'll say some more things in, African American vernacular English. But you know what? That's part of the fun, right?
I
Hmm.
dude, clip that. Um,
Yeah. All right.
yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, our next category is the crazy pills guy. So this
Okay.
is not someone that you just think is overrated. This is someone like that you can't understand why everyone is so high on this person and you're not. You're the one taking crazy pills. Um, I'm gonna start this one off because I went last,
Yep.
and you guys are gonna be shocked to hear my answer. It's Anthony Edwards. I'm,
Wow.
I'm going
Wow.
into this season with a
Yeah.
bit of a different perspective on Ant. So I
You
love
have
Ant.
Matt. You have Matt fuming right now.
I think he's great, but here's my issue. He
Okay.
is 95 overall. The only players with higher ratings are Jokic, Shea, and Giannis, and he's tied with Luka. He's not the fifth best player in the league. He's just not. I don't think he is. And I think that he has had some great first years, and he's still young, and I think he's going to get better and better. But I had him on fantasy last year, and I didn't see that top five, you know, trajectory yet for this year. And I think that the fact that he made the conference finals 2 years in a row is a fluke. I think it's lucky. I'm feeling like it's going to be a bit of a comeback to earth season for him. So I
What do
got
you
to
think
get.
his rating should be?
I would say a 94 or even a 93 would be reasonable.
So
Top.
not too far off. Just like a little like oh okay.
I just think that we're putting him in this class over Steph, LeBron, Tatum, Wemby, that even Brunson. That's like
Hmm.
not there. So yeah. I don't know, Matt, you want to defend Ant?
Um, I mean, I see where you're coming from. I think that if he was down maybe like one spot, back down to a 93, like maybe that would be more accurate. But I mean, I just feel like if you look at the rating or to a 94, sorry, 'cause he's 95, like that might be more accurate. Because I do think there is something to be said that he's riding high off of that conference finals like 2 years ago, or the I guess like second round when they beat the Nuggets and shit. And I feel like that really like added to his like stock. And now like because he made the conference finals again, they're gonna put him at a 95. Um, but like I don't know, dude. If you like, I like for example, like counterpoint, like Luca was on my fantasy team last year, so I was watching a lot of just like Lakers and Mavs games, and like if you're like watching like consistently and you're just staring at Luca on the TV because that's like the guy on your team, like he has so many dumbass nights, and like but you would still probably say he deserves to be a 95. You know what I mean? Because he's
Yeah.
Luca, and I just kind of feel the same way about Ant, where it's like if you're like like analyzing him through like the fantasy lens, like it's easy to be like he had like negative points in this quarter and I'm like pissed off. But like when you look at who he's like above, like I feel like he's better than like he's proven himself more than Wemby. LeBron and Curry, like their ratings are like bullshit. Like you can't even really compare them to anyone. And like he's probably better than Wemby, he's probably better than Tatum. So
All
Hmm.
right.
I don't know.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
I don't want to harp on Edwards too long because we don't have to spend too much time on
Yeah,
one
yeah,
person.
yeah.
But I think like his just all around game is just above everyone else's. Like his defense is so good. He can shoot incredibly well. He's led a team to a conference finals. Even if it's a fluke, it's still hard to do in the NBA at what, 23 years old, 24 years old. So I see what you're saying, but yeah, it's not too far off.
All
Okay,
right.
we can move
I
on.
appreciate the defense of him because he's
Yeah.
so
Fuck
immaculate
you,
players.
Toby.
All right, we'll send it to Matt.
Um, Dude, so mine, you guys are gonna have beef with me. I actually didn't have one for this. Because I felt like I didn't understand it. I guess that was the same as
You want me to
overrated.
just go then?
No, I put one down. It's fucking
Okay,
Cade.
okay.
It's Cade Cunningham. I don't know, dude. I think he's good, but I just feel like I just feel like it's like when you look at like who he's like the same rating as, which is his own category, but like if you look at that, like he's just so much less like proven. Like obviously, like a lot of 2K is just like raw like attributes. Like like playoff success and shit like that doesn't necessarily matter for what your 2K rating is gonna be. But like I don't know, dude. I think that like he should start out like you look at like the 91 guys, John Morant and Devin Booker. Like I feel like he's more of a 91 guy. And I know it's only like two up or one up to be a 92, but like I don't know, man. It's like he's just some dude at this point. Like he's just some dude. Like he hasn't done anything. His team hasn't even been like that good yet. I don't know. He's just some guy.
All right, all right. Well, we've already talked about him, so we'll
Yeah,
move.
yeah, we can
Yeah,
move
yeah, yeah.
on. Um, so I struggled with this category too, Matt. This was the last person I put down, and I kind of threw it together after going through all the teams and everything. But I had Bam Adebayo. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this one. Um,
Mm,
maybe I'm misunderstanding the category because not everyone loves it. Like he's a guy, but I think he gets a lot of respect from
Yeah, I
from the
agree.
league in 2K as a player. And he's an 88, so it's not again, it's like if he was an 86, perfect. Like and like I just don't get it. Like like again with fantasy, I don't want to think too much in fantasy terms, but he would like rarely get me over 20 points. And is he really the 30th best player in the league? Like I know 30th doesn't that means he's the like he would be the best player on a team and I could think of multiple teams that have multiple players that are better than him. I just don't know if 30th is the right one. Like he's a great player, don't get me wrong, but like I think he's being the finals run that he had with Jimmy Butler and the Heat, I think has been used to overrate him a little bit and give him too much respect. But what has he really done since?
Yeah, I sometimes think of it as like when a guy like Bam's the best player on your team, like you're not going
You're not
anywhere.
doing anything. And like yeah, I just don't know. Maybe I misunderstood the category because I
No,
think
I
Edwards
think it's a good
is a,
pick. It's a good pick.
but we can move
Yeah.
on. I don't think there's too
Yeah,
much to
Spence, you
discuss
can
with
take most disrespectful.
me.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like we're all gonna have a very similar one. Otherwise, you guys did not look at the full 2K ratings. Jalen Johnson,
Yep.
81.
Terrible.
Um,
Terrible.
awful, 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 awful. And like Matt, I could see you smirking over there. Matt was the first one to call this out. Um, he picked him in like the third round of our fantasy draft, and we were all clowning
like the
him.
fifth round maybe,
Or
but
fifth
yeah.
fifth round, but like I didn't even have him on my board. Like in the full 12 rounds, I didn't even have him, and he grabbed him in the fifth. We clowned on him,
Matt,
and he was one of the best players.
Yeah,
what
dude.
what
Let
got
me
you
the
started
second in
on
the
him?
lead. What?
What got you started on Jalen Johnson?
Dude, I don't know. I like knew who he was. Like I had like he had like kind of been like one of those dudes you just like, what's his deal? And then I like and then before the draft, I like went on just like Reddit. It was just like who are the guys that are most likely to take like a big leap this year? And everyone on Reddit was saying Jalen Johnson, which like no like Instagram polls, like no Instagram shit was
Mm-mm.
saying that. Like I didn't see it anywhere else. So I was like for some reason, something in my gut was like I and like they were like posting like picture like they were posting like highlight videos and stuff. And I was just like, I feel like this is legit. I feel like Reddit is like onto something. And I was like,
Yeah.
and then I just like decided to draft him like
Well,
in the fourth round.
I have a question for you guys. I don't know if you already have the stats on hand, but if I were to ask you what he averaged prior to getting injured last year, what would you say? What would you say? Unless you already have it up.
I
But
don't
if
know.
you don't
I
have
would
it up,
guess I would like his full stat line. I would guess like 19 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, something like that.
19.5 points, 10 and a
Ooh,
half rebounds, and 5.5 assists, or
ooh,
5.4 assists.
ooh, good.
On
Wow.
what? On 50% true shooting, or 50, no, sorry, 50%
True
field goal.
shooting.
Not true shooting, sorry, 50% field goal. At like just 23 years old, he made an incredible leap. Like an 81 is extremely
81.
disrespectful. And
There are some
Yeah.
and
bad 81s in this
that
game.
like I maybe we can segue into another category for this, but we can save it. But the pair of players
Yeah.
I have a couple of players
Yeah. That'll be a fun
and
one to end on.
so Jalen Johnson will be brought up again.
Yeah,
I'm just
definitely.
saying that so we don't have to go too much into it, but that is just the most disrespectful thing I have ever seen
Yeah.
2K
All
do.
right. Matt, your turn.
Yeah, so I honestly I kept looking at Jalen Johnson during this, and I didn't pick him for anything just because like he was the name of my fantasy team. He was just kind of like I have this special love for him, and I couldn't tell if I was being fair. Like there were so many things I wanted to pick him for, and I was like, you know what? Like if he deserves to be there, someone else will pick him. So
Yeah.
for this, I picked Tyrese Halliburton. I just feel like 93 after leading your team to the finals and like a crazy thing, and like possibly very likely could have won the finals if he didn't get injured. I just feel like he has like that aura, he has that like resume where like if they put him at 95 with Ant and Luca, I don't think anyone would have been mad at that. And I feel like that honestly would have been like a better like marketing thing for the game. I think it would have just made the game more fun. Like maybe he doesn't quite deserve to be there, but I just feel like he has the hype. I would love to play as the Pacers if he was just cracked. And I feel
Yeah.
like that would make the game
Yeah.
better.
And I think it's important to be like, thinking of it in a way like the ratings are already kind of bullshit. So
Yeah.
just like make them fun, you know? Give
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halliburton that boost and make him like a goat on 2K.
Yeah. It's like LeBron is a 94. Is LeBron like better than like, I don't know,
Yeah.
all these people?
Like
Like, I
maybe
don't
him and
know.
Edward should be the same rating. They've both kind of
Right.
done similar things in their careers,
Yes.
honestly. They're just
I
different
think,
players. Halliburton's not the sexiest player. That's probably why.
yeah. He gets
Oh. Oh, that's who Lily has a crush on. She texted me the other day. Who's the basketball player I have a crush on? It's Halliburton.
oh yeah.
I gotta text her.
That's so
Um,
fucking random.
yeah,
Did you also have Jalen Johnson for most respectful rating,
I
Toby?
did.
We can.
Uh,
Do you want to just move on because
no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go real quick. It's not
Okay.
that
Oh, please.
interesting, but my
Yeah,
second
yeah,
choice for that was Paul George, honestly, 81 overall too.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
he was ass. I don't like the Sixers. I don't think he's good anymore, but come on. He was an all-star 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
81, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. We'll talk about him more later.
Yeah. We're gonna
yeah.
go to really that's his rating, which is the
I think
most.
Matt should go first for this one. He hasn't gone first yet.
All right,
Okay.
yeah, Matt, you go
Thanks,
first.
guys. My turn at line leader. Mine is fucking. I think it's obvious to me, but I don't feel like you guys have picked him. Mine is Derek White at 87. Like
Mm,
I don't know.
Mhm.
That seems so random to me. I'm not like
yeah.
totally mad at it, but like when I saw that, that was like the most like jarring like thing on the screen. Like the most immediate like
Mm,
I don't know if that's right. You know?
Yeah, yeah, I noted that one too.
Yeah.
mm.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go. I had Kuzma at
Mm.
80, just
At
because
80?
yeah, Kuzma's an 80.
What do you think
I'm
he should
just
be?
like,
70?
bro, he should be fucking 69. Like, what is this guy? Are we really still doing this with Kuzma?
Are
Acting like
we?
he's
Yeah.
an even like serviceable NBA player. Like this
Yeah.
guy is a maniac. He's a lunatic.
Mm,
And just like, oh, the Bucks, dude. The Bucks roster is so gross. It's so bad.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna talk about the
Yeah.
Bucks a little bit. So bear with me on this one. I had Joel Embiid, and there are a couple of different things that I was thinking with this one.
Which
He's a
way? Which?
he's a 92. Well, like either way, I think a 92 is the wrong rating because he's a better player than the 92. I think we can all admit that he's a better player than a 92. Like if he wasn't as injury prone as he is, easy 96, 97, something like that. Like he won MVP a couple years. Like he's really good. But if you're gonna put him at a 92 and you're gonna have like other players like a 95 or not even like a Tyrese Halliburton at 93, that's just it's a little disrespectful to him. But also, if you're gonna make him a 92, you make him like an 89 or a 90 because you account for injuries and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
you haven't played. Like you can't use this middle ground. You have to either go directly to, yeah, we're just gonna go because he's a 96, even though he doesn't play, he's worth it, he's that good. Or, he doesn't play,
Mm.
and like when he does play, he hasn't been as good. He's an 89, 90.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
like
just
I think an 89 would make more sense than a 92, but also
Mhm.
like so would a 94 because it's just
Right.
like you're right.
Exactly. It's
You're
that
just
Yeah.
middle
on the
ground.
average.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And
it's
it's
like
like
how
I
they
just don't
have
think that's right.
it's like how they have like I mean, I don't know, maybe it's a little different, but like they have like Dame at like 88. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I feel like it's just he's in such a weird point in his career. It's like I mean he might be as good as a
Isn't
90, but
yeah?
like let's
Isn't
put
he
him at
out all
88.
most of next
Yeah.
year or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like
So it's
I just
like
like yeah, and
like
B
what are
would
we
make
doing?
sense in
I
that boat.
I honestly I think we should just ban Embiid. Like I can't take it anymore. I don't want to see that guy again.
Okay,
Yeah.
bro.
Just ban him from 2K,
Do
ban him
you
from the
do you want to combine the next two?
yeah.
Okay.
Spencer, kick it off.
Okay. I'll do. Should I do both of them or just one at a time?
Do both.
Okay. So for our next two categories, we're gonna do like +5 by or -5. So that what that basically means is like in the first update, November, late out, yeah, or like mid-November, maybe even December, +5 or -5 rating. For +5, I had Amen Thompson.
Mm.
Oh,
He's high as it is. I know. If you know his rating, he's an 87. I like I just think he's that good, guys. Like if he learns to shoot, like he shot like 23% from three. And I know that is not his game, but it's the modern NBA. He has to learn to shoot. And and if he learns to shoot, like it kind of might be over for the league because he's just a hound on defense. And pair him on the Rockets with Tari Eason and everything. I think he could
Kevin Durant.
and Kevin Durant. I forgot about
oh yeah,
Kevin
oh
Durant.
yeah,
Like
that guy. We
I
haven't
think
even
he could
mentioned him.
be. I think he could lead that team to the promised land along with Durant and everyone else. For -5, Scotty Barnes. I
Ooh,
I
I like that. I don't know if I agree,
I'm
but I
not a
like that
star.
take.
I
I
do
think he's.
too.
Can someone look up his rating? I forgot to write it
I think
down.
it's 85.
85. I think it's too high. Why'd you guys pay? Why'd they pay him 300 million or 250 million dollars, whatever it is? 27% 3-point percentage last year.
Oh man.
27 from
That's
like a guard, like a small
yeah.
forward. Like that's you're not going to win the title if your best player is shooting 27% from three,
He's a
and
special player.
with an effective field goal percentage of 48%. Like just not a good not a good offensive player, and his
Yeah.
defense is lackluster as
It's
well.
it's probably the
Like I
equipment
think he's just
manager.
a bad. I just don't think he's that good of a player, and I think he's going to get found out even more this year, and his rating's just going to dip. He's
Facts.
been on a
He's
down.
just
He's
too
been a
busy
downward
playing like
trajectory.
Fortnite or whatever he's doing. Like
Yeah,
I
not
don't
a
know.
real basketball player.
playing Fortnite, hanging out with the
Yeah.
equipment manager, just
Yeah,
like being a dumbass.
he's not a
Mm.
real player. Like, who are we kidding?
Yeah, I mean he could reach Kuzma status honestly at some point.
He could, and then
And
4
yeah, sorry,
years, the
last name.
contract's gonna be
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. He averaged
Uh,
28 and 6 last year,
Like,
which is good,
he
but
did?
on terrible percentages
He
though.
averaged 28 and 6, really?
Like 20 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah,
no,
28.
sorry.
I was like,
I should have been
what?
20
dude,
points,
and
8
like the
rebounds, and
only
6
other
assists.
person that can score on that team is like Dick.
Yeah, so he's the only one
Yeah.
shooting, and so
Like, who do they have now?
if Jalen
They have
Johnson
Ingram
is
now.
19, if Jalen
They
Johnson
got
is
Ingram.
19, 10, and 5, and he's an 81, I
Yeah.
think Scotty Barnes should be
Dude,
right around.
they more like the Crafters. That's what they should call
Let's
that.
let's just all remember that Eric offered Scotty Barnes for Jalen Johnson last year, and Matt said no. So
Yeah, and like
Crazy pull.
at a point in the season where it was like Scotty had been out for most of the season, and then he came back, and Eric was like, "All right, Scotty for Jalen Johnson straight up," and everyone was like, "Dude,
We have 10
Eric's a
minutes left, by the
dumbass.
way.
You should take that." What's that?
10
10-minute
minutes, so we
countdown.
should keep going.
Shit, yeah, let's go. All right.
Matt.
All right, +5. I'll just keep this one brief because we already talked about him. Paul George. I think that's kind of an obvious one. Like,
Yeah.
they're just building him to be brought up, you know. And then
Yeah.
-5. Maybe this is being a D1 hater because he's an 82, so dropping him would be pretty low. But I'm going with Michael Porter Jr. I think he's gonna be
Yeah,
ass
dude.
next year.
Fuck him, dude. I'm so
He
excited
got
for
paid. He doesn't care. He's
Yeah.
either going to be the best player in the NBA or the worst. He's just going to chuck up shots.
No, he's gonna be the worst player.
If they go in, it's going to be awesome, and then Nets are going to be a fun team to watch. But if they don't, Gonna be
I'm just
rough.
so happy I don't have to like seriously watch him play basketball anymore.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
I care about the Nuggets and Jokic, and I just was like watching all this bullshit with him, and I just don't have to watch him anymore. He's on the Nets, so I'm pretty
And
happy.
hanging out with
Yeah.
the Nelk boys.
And Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
He
Whatever, dude.
literally said when he sees a girl, he shows them Andrew Tate.
Just to
We don't
pick
have we
their
don't have to
brain.
get it. We don't have to get into that.
All right.
All right. All right. My plus and minus for plus five, I had Jalen Duren. Who
Oh,
Ooh. That's a
okay.
good pick. That's a good pick.
What's he at right now?
he's an 81. I'm gonna
Hmm.
check that for you.
Okay.
Um, yeah, no, 82. He's so good. He was on my fantasy team last year. I loved him. Lob threat, athletic, only 22. So I'm
People
big
that
on
are,
this guy.
I feel like people that are into college like love him. Like they think he's like way
Yeah.
better than he is.
I mean, I think he's good.
Yeah.
And for minus, we already kind of talked about him, Derek White. So yeah, 87 is just crazy. The Celtics aren't going to be that good, and Tatum's not there, so Derek White's just not going to be as good of a player. But I guess the defense helps him, so we'll see. But I'm not that big on him. It's too high.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on, boys.
Mhm. Let's try to fit this in our timer.
We have
Good
7:45
rating,
left.
good rating, and good player, but bad 2K player. Someone you just don't want to use in 2K.
Toby, you want to start this?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sengun. Um,
Mm.
Sengun
I
is
thought
an
about him. He was my
87.
backup.
He's an 87. I think he's really good. I love how he plays. He's kind of like little smaller Jokic. He's really young, great passer, but he's just like 6'10". So when you're like using him as a five in 2K, it's just so pointless.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's just like players like that, like these like kind of facilitating big men, just like they're so pointless in 2K. They're so boring. So yeah, that's my pick. Matt, you're up.
Yeah, I mean, literally very similar pick. Another 87 center. I picked Zubac. Um, I mean, he's different in some ways than Şengün, but I mean, pretty similar reasoning. So I don't need to go into it.
Yeah. Oh, we lost Spencer.
Sorry. I think we all had the same idea with this. I chose Rudy Gobert.
Mm.
No,
Um,
fuck
he's an
him.
84. I know we can get into the argument of if he's a good player. He's good defender. Offense, no. But and that's all that matters in 2K. So like,
Worst player of all time.
Dude, I've
yeah,
been calling him that
that
for a while. I thought I came up with that myself, but like Bill Simmons said it the other day, and it made me tweak because I
Wait,
was
worst
like,
player of all time?
yeah, he
no
Oh,
way
called Rudy
Bill
Matt,
Gobert
Simmons
the worst
said
player of all time, and I
no
was
Matt
like,
way.
said it.
yeah, and I was like, did I get that from? But I feel like I feel like I've been saying that for longer than I've been watching Bill Simmons. So it was a really weird moment, you know. I don't know.
Speaking of worst players of all time, is D'Angelo Russell on a team?
Oh, what the?
He's on the Nets, right?
Oh, I guess, dude.
I
Oh,
think that was
he's
where he was
not.
at the end of the last year, maybe.
He's not on the Nets.
The
D'Angelo
Piston? No.
Russell. He is on the Mavericks.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah, because Kyrie's out.
Huh.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that.
Yeah.
That's I
He's
don't know
a
about that could be
79
fun.
overall.
That could be fun.
Okay. I'm sure we'll see
All right,
some bullshit.
you wanna move
Yeah.
on?
Yeah. We can go to the Homer pick. So pretty simple. Favorite player on your favorite team. Matt, you can start this one.
I mean, I feel like this is not my favorite player on my favorite team, but this is a guy who I feel like on 2K will be cracked this year. So I picked Jared McCain because he's like an 80, but like he's one of those guys that just like if you like play 2K and you're playing as him, like he just kind of is like fun, like he's a little funky. He's really good from the mid range. Like he's just an entertaining guy to, give the ball to, and I feel like he'll be better this year. He'll probably go up to like as high as an 85 at some point. And I think at that point, like having him and Maxi will be, really fun. But I honestly might like be giving the ball to McCain more because he's just, I don't know, he's funky a little bit. I can't really describe it, but he's a little slower, and yeah.
He's also, I saw it was an 80 overall, which I'm impressed considering he's played like 20 games. or
Yeah.
less.
What is he? What is he? An 80?
He's an
Yeah.
80, yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah. Good for him. Good for him. Spencer.
Yeah. I'm a Knicks fan, so I chose OG Anunoby. Not my favorite player. But I can't just choose Brunson. I think that's a little bit of a cop out pick. But um, I in 2K25 or 2K24 specifically, no, 25. Sorry, yeah, 25. I would play as a Knicks a lot against Matt, and
Hmm.
OG's corner threes hit at like a 90% clip, and it was just if I ever needed a bucket, I knew where I can go, and he was just an awesome person to play with.
Yeah, dude, he
Um,
would fuck me up when we used to play. Like
like
he
I would
he's
be
a
down. I would be down 12, and I'd be like, "All right, OG Anunoby time," and he would just hit four straight corner
yeah.
threes.
He like doesn't feel like he's gonna be a good 2K player, but like he is. Like he could just shoot, obviously. But like he's a like I don't know, just some of those fucking like forwards with long ass arms, dude, that are like good defenders, like in real life, like just become cracked in 2K. Like you just cannot fucking get by them.
I've never had that OG experience, so
Yeah, dude.
no. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
he was an 85 and I was like, that's pretty high, but he's a great player. I like him. Um, well, I don't really have a team. I was gonna think about doing the Wizards, but I looked at the Wizards roster and like there was just literally no one that I could talk myself into. So I'm going with the Lakers. It's my favorite team. And I'm gonna go with Reeves. Reeves is an 85, and I mean, I think Reeves is pretty damn good. I'm a believer in the white boy, and I kind of think it's still a little underrated about how good he is. Like he's an undrafted white boy, and he's now like gonna make like a ton of money in his next contract. So I don't know. I think Austin Reeves deserves a little bit of love on this podcast.
Oh man, brother.
Yeah, for real.
Well,
So there's
I'll,
two
I'll
minutes
be
left
I'll be hating on
of
him later.
this.
So
Very
Do you
good.
want to try and squeeze one more in, or call this
No,
one
no,
and bring it
second.
on?
Let's
All
I
right.
don't have a pick for the next category. For some reason it seems like an easy
Is
one.
is a problem guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
we'll come back to that. We're gonna take a quick break. And we'll be right back.
All right.
Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back from our break. Our next category is the is a problem guy. He's great for some 2K highlights, but is he good in real life? You might see a TikTok video of him in 15 years from now saying so and so was a problem. So, Spencer.
So is a problem. This was the easiest category for me, I think, and I think we're gonna have a similar answer. So we could just get right into it. This is gonna be John Moran.
Yeah.
Um, I love John Moran. I have been a huge John Moran fan ever since he was ever since he was in college because the Knicks had the third pick, and I was like, I hope we get second because I don't want Zion. I want John Moran, and they would have taken Zion if we got the first pick, but we got the third pick and we got RJ Barrett, whatever, who arguably had a more successful career for the first 6 years because Zion didn't play and Ja didn't play, so and RJ played. But we're not going to get into that. But a 91 is just too high.
But he's a 2K god.
But he's a 2K god.
You
Like
God.
he will
His
do
drive.
the most
His drive
outlandish
and
shit,
dunk.
and I'll look like I'll be playing Matt or even Toby. Like he'll just do something, and I'll be like, no, like he's not doing that.
But
But 2K just
never
glazes him.
never forget when Spencer tried to shoot threes with him all game.
But
I don't
like
remember.
he'll do like the most acrobatic and outlandish stunts to make you think he's the best player in the NBA. But he's not. He's that part of that new generation of like just TikTok good.
He was
Yeah.
good, dude. Like a few years ago, he was actually good. Like
Not 91 good.
no, if he was on the come up. It was like, oh, like if he keeps doing, like it's like imagine if like, like I don't know, like I feel like he was in the same position as like Cade Cunningham is right, like going into this season. And
He
then
was
he
it was
just,
hype. It was hype. And like his
yeah,
daughter was doing the gritty and stuff.
it's always been the gritty. I'm fine in the West, and he
Yeah.
started shooting and murdering people.
Dude, when he put the red dot on the Pacers.
Dude, remember we knew about that before everyone, and we were like, why does nobody care?
Dude, and his dad's always getting like canceled.
Because
Yeah.
it happened, and then for like maybe like 6 months, it just kind of was like a thing on like NBA Central, and
Yeah,
there wasn't even like NBA Centel memes about it. And then
yeah.
like
Mm.
and then he gets like, fined, but it wasn't even for that. The ban was for like putting a gun on a plane. Like it wasn't even related really to the Pacers shooting.
That was so weird. All
Yeah.
right.
So weird.
Mine, I literally don't want to talk about him. It's LaMelo. I don't care. Move on.
We
I
can
don't
move
like.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matt.
Next, I don't have one for this.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so
That's all
this
right. That's a tough one because 2K is pretty good, and if they're not, they're either like going way over or way below. It's
yeah.
never like too far off. But
Yeah.
this one's a little rough.
All
Um,
right. I'm gonna start this next one because I'm excited. This is the
yeah.
underrated team to play with. And this is not necessarily going to be a good team. Maybe they'll make the
Oh, I completely misread this category. I have to come up with something then.
play. But I think an underrated 2K team is the Portland Trailblazers.
Mm.
I'm
I
excited about this team.
Injuries
That's a good
off.
one. Injuries off.
Injuries off, injuries off. They have 8 players 80 overall or higher, which is shocking. But you dive down and you got Scoot's an 80. You got Jeremy Grant, he's a 79. He's the ninth best
Mhm.
player. So Dame obviously not going to be a factor this year, not important, but in 2K, injuries off, and that's a pretty fun team. Dame, Advija, Tumani Kamara, Time Lord Rob Williams. You got Drew.
A
That's
lot of
very
good 2K players. Maybe not
yeah.
a lot of
Shaden
good like.
Sharp, good dunker. So and then Scoop.
Mhm.
So I think it could be fun. It's like a good random. When you do the randoms, you get Portland. You're gonna be like, yeah, I'll do Portland.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
All right, Matt, you can go.
Yeah, I feel like Spencer might have chose this one too. I don't know, but I chose the Hawks. Like, and like I don't know, like we said earlier, I feel like Jalen Johnson will definitely be up in the ranks as the year goes on. And like Trey, he's just a classic, like just good 2K guy. Maybe like in real life, bad on defense, but good. He's a good enough player that like he feels like a star when you're playing with him in 2K. And they have Porzingis now. You know what I mean? They got Ricochet. They
Dyson
got
Mhm.
Daniels.
they got Dyson Daniels. Yeah, like they
Mhm.
got like a good team and I feel like they have a lot of guys that are going to be up throughout the year. Like Porzingis, I think is at an 84 right now, but like there was points last year where he was like pushing 90, and like who knows? Like Jalen Johnson, Trey Young, and Porzingis could all be like, and Dyson Daniels could all be 85 plus, by the end of the year. And I think as is, it's still a fun team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I completely misunderstood this category. I would have chose the Hawks if
You
I had
made the
known that.
sandwich, bro.
Well, the way that I had thought about it is like if you're doing randoms and you get like this team and like your opponent's like, are you really gonna play with that team? Like you're just gonna kill it. And so like I chose OKC of like this should be
Well,
like almost
I
like
think
an
there's
outlaw
another
team.
category. There's another category. See, the next category is Rage Quit Team, which
Oh,
is
I misunderstood that one.
Wait, no, we don't have it. That's the only category that we have.
No, we have underrated.
Oh,
you know,
I don't
you
have underrated team. I missed that.
there's
Uh,
underrated team to play with, and then there's Rage Quit Team, which is like, are you really gonna play with that team? Like they're
well,
such a
okay, so I didn't have underrated. I didn't copy and paste it well enough. So I'll choose the Hawks because I would have
yeah.
chosen the Hawks for that.
Well, enough
And then I
said.
guess I guess I'll get right into the next category of rage quit team, um, which is OKC. And so I guess we can kind of skip that because there's not really that many unless you want to get into it.
No,
No,
we can go. We can move on.
I think we probably all picked OKC.
Yeah. But I like the underrated team to play with. I can't believe I didn't
That's
get
okay.
that one. I would chose the Hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just I wanted to just give a quick shout out to 2 teams because I misunderstood this category. 2 teams that I was hating on looking at their rosters was the Bucks, one, abysmal, and even worse, the Suns. Oh my God, they're so bad. Like the
Wait,
Suns,
that's the rage quit team that you're that's
yeah,
the
just like a
category.
team where I'm so pissed playing with this team. They're
Oh,
so
okay.
bad.
I like that category. We could bring that back for the updates. We can see.
Just I just can't
Yeah.
believe the Suns are going to be putting out Booker, Jalen Green, and Dylan Brooks on a starting lineup next year. Like,
That's an
like,
awful team.
like, why would anyone do that?
That's good. That's good. I like that category though.
All
Okay.
I
right.
think they're gonna be fire. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
All right, all right.
Dude, they
Um,
were such a good team last year. Like they were such like a raw hooping team. Like you have just like KD and Booker just like carrying. I don't know. I think those are just two like such fun guys to play in 2K. You can just not pass the ball to anyone else.
yeah,
Fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now
And
they're
Booker will
ass
just like
though.
sink any shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
2K GOAT, low key.
all right, this one's a boring one. We all have the same, I'm sure, but guy whose impressive career gives him a ratings boost. Um, who wants to go?
I'll let you guys go because I think I'm gonna throw you a little bit of curveball on this
I think I
one.
got a curveball up my sleeve as well.
Whoa, okay, all right,
Oh,
all
hey,
right.
Toby, you want to start? You want to give us
Yeah, I
yours?
guess so. I'm gonna go with Durant. Um, I've never been like the biggest Durant guy in the last few years. I'm just like I know he scores and he's like insane,
Mhm.
but like he's a 93, he's the 10th best player, and I'm like, I'm
At
not
what
seeing
point are you the problem? Is
yeah, he's
like
just such a
is
dick.
the
Like
question that needs to be
and like
asked.
we're doing 2K ratings and like, yeah, he's an amazing 2K player, but I,
Hmm.
I've kind of had it. I think I've had it with him.
Yeah. Matt,
All right,
you want to take this?
Yeah,
curveball.
I mean mine I don't know. Like obviously maybe it's not obvious, but you could have gone with the 90 guys like LeBron and like Curry and shit, but like
Hmm.
I just felt like it was too it's like obvious like it's just how the game works. Like they're not going to be
Yeah.
it's just I just think it's built into the game. And
Hmm.
then maybe this is like being a hater or something or just going because it's just I don't know where they what they would rate him, but I went with Dame. Like he's an 88. He was kind of ass on the Bucks. He
Yeah.
never really did much on the Bucks. And like he's injured now like forever. I think he's in this weird point in his career. Like if they put him as like an 85, like would anyone really be upset? I don't know. Some people probably would be. People glaze him all the time, but like I wouldn't be upset if he was an
He
80.
might he might never really play good basketball again.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's 35. Like,
Yeah. Coming off a torn Achilles. Like he's not gonna play
yeah.
this year either. He's gonna come back when he's 36.
Yeah, like he's the same rating as Chet. You know, like is that
Yeah. When you yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, good answer. Good
Um,
answer.
yeah.
so I think Matt and I thought about this the same way. I had Kyrie Irving.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And I felt bad putting him in there, and like it's a little unfair. He was very good last year when Luca left. He was playing like 40 minutes a game, like good averages, good efficiency, and he's only 33. Did you guys know that he's entering his like 19th year at like 33 or 34
Yeah,
or
I feel
something?
like
Because
he's been
he
around
came into
forever.
the league. He did 1 year at Duke when he was 17 and came to the league like right after he turned 18.
That's actually like a underrated like fact. You know what I
So
mean? Like
he's going into like his 15th year or like 16th year and he's 34. So he has
his career is not over. I don't think.
it's not, but
No.
he has a torn ACL, so he's out all of next
Yeah,
year.
yeah, but
So it's
like
like he's gonna have so much time to recover, but a 90 is just, you know, like I feel like they could
Yeah.
have gone higher too. Like they it felt like 2K was like, okay, we can't give him a 91, even though like maybe his play at points you could argue deserved it. But I think it should be like if you're gonna give Dame an 88, Kyrie has to be an 88.
I think
You can't pick and choose.
bottom line is that these injury guys just like it's kind of impossible to know
Yeah.
what they're
So
using.
that's why I think it's a little unfair, but yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Got opposite category. Lack of resume gives a ratings reduction.
ooh, can I leave this one off, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah, please, please.
I mean, we've already talked about him a bit, but you know I had to go with Embiid for this one. Like
ooh,
he's just
Wait,
like
you said Embiid?
yeah, lack of resume gives him a rating reduction. Like like 2K, we're not doing a top
Zagging.
we're not doing a top 100 players like who are most impactful in the league or something. We're
Hmm.
based on like hypothetically based on their skills, based on their attributes, like putting them into a video game, who is going to be like the strongest player. And if you like just have Embiid, like I think that's always been the thing with Embiid, like you know, okay, like if he was healthy, if he was, more motivated, he would be that guy, but he's not. But guess what? This is a video game, and in that video game, he actually is that guy. He actually is that good because it's a video
Hmm.
game and you're controlling him. It's not Embiid's motivation or Embiid's mindset. It's your mindset and your hands on Embiid's body. Ayo. But like, you know what I mean? I just don't think he should be a 92. I think he's as good as like a lot of fucking great, players. And
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just stupid. It's like he is like I don't know, man. The Olympics, MVP, the
Uh,
league is conspiracy.
I maybe
It's
2 years ago, but like,
lack of resume is hard with someone who has an MVP and who's been in the league for
yeah,
10 years.
yeah.
But that's
Come
but
on.
that's still
This,
why they're putting him so low. Is because they're like,
this is
oh,
just
But he's been in the league for a decade. Like
this is just
at
Philly
that point,
delusion,
that's just who you
honestly.
are. Okay, we don't have to
This
we don't
is
have to argue
this
about this.
is
I like that you
Joey.
zagged. I like that you zagged a little bit though.
This is
all right.
Joey talking through an earpiece.
Yeah, for real. Shout out Joey Mall
All right, Spence.
now. Okay, Toby, I think we have the same person. I really do. I think it's
Okay.
possible. Christian Brown.
No, I did
No,
not
okay.
think Christian Brown.
What the fuck is his
Um,
rating, dude? He won a title.
I haven't even thought about it.
81.
Ah,
81.
Chris Brown 81.
I think that's a little low.
Yeah, I
I think it's
mean,
a
I'm
little
a big
low.
Chris Brown guy.
He was on a title team. He played well in the playoffs. What is he? Like they got rid of Michael Porter Jr., their $40 million player. Like
But how can that be
they're
lack of resume though? If he has like a pretty good resume.
No, no,
they
I see where he's coming from. He's just
like
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 an unproven
like it's
guy.
he doesn't have the MVPs. He doesn't have the
He doesn't have
points.
the MVP.
No. Sorry.
Guys, do you think Christian Brown could win MVP this year?
No, he doesn't have like the stats to back it up. But I think like as a player in the Nuggets system, like he's better than an 81. I guess I could have put that like I guess maybe this isn't the best category. I could have put him in like the like the the you don't understand or the disrespectful rating almost. Um so I kind of felt disrespected by this rating a little bit with Christian Brown. Um but I don't know. I think he's a little bit better than an 81.
I'm
And I
glad we're
think
getting
it's
some Chris Brown love.
yeah, I just don't think his stats like
Yeah.
maybe
No, I think he's a
deserve
good player.
greater than an 81, but he's a
Yeah.
great player. He's third best player on a championship team.
I don't know.
Took the took the or
He did.
right?
He was
He was on the
role player.
I don't know
role
if he was the
player.
third best
Oh,
player. He
at
was a
that
role
time,
player.
a role play. He was a role player. But
He
if
was
we're gonna
probably like the
say,
sixth or
if we're
seventh.
gonna
Yes,
say,
dude.
wait, no, because I'm trying to think like now, if we're gonna say that the Nuggets have a good, like a possibility at winning the championship,
Oh, he
he
is
is their third best player
on a contender.
No, Gordon's better than him.
Oh yeah,
or
facts.
fourth best player. Sorry.
Um,
Okay,
I mean,
maybe this isn't the right
Yeah.
person for the
no, I like
category,
it. I
but I
like the
think
pick. I like the pick.
Gordon made that dunk, which was crazy, right, guys?
Oh yeah, he dunks. Matt,
No,
what
but
did you
that
say?
one. No, but the dunk, the clutch dunk.
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah.
dunk. What did
Yeah.
you say about Chris Brown? He always looks nervous.
Yeah, dude. It's like a
Okay,
fish in
well,
water.
yeah. I want to see where you're going with this one,
All right.
Job.
Yeah, mine was a little more simple. I liked the Chris Brown pick for what it's worth.
No.
I'm going with Paulo. He's an 89.
Hmm.
I just think that Paulo is gonna be like top. So what does that put him at? What number?
Like
So
27, 28.
yeah, that's crazy. He's 25. I think that Paulo's like top 15 in the league this year, honestly.
That could
Like
be
I
an injury thing, what happened last year.
yeah,
I think it got messed up. But I like the way you're thinking. Like this is where he's gonna get a ratings boost, like
it's
if
like
he's not injured.
I guess he's only played 3 seasons, and one of them he was hurt for a lot of it, but I
Hmm.
just think people aren't thinking enough about Paulo because he's just like not as established. Like I'm ready for the breakout. All right,
Hmm.
so let's zoom through a couple of these. They're not that exciting. Heat check guy in a bad team that I take all the shots with. I had a funny answer. I'm going with Dame because like
That's
I don't know.
good.
Playing as the Blazers, so yeah.
But you can't be excited about playing the Blazers if they're, yeah, I guess they still are a bad
Yeah,
team.
you can. You can. They're
Yeah.
still like good. Okay.
I don't want to talk about him. You don't want to talk about him. LaMelo. But I guess you can go Brandon. I guess you can go not Brandon Ingram, Brandon Miller. Sorry. Um,
I
but
guess.
I
I
guess.
guess.
What?
I've never
But
played with
like
Brandon Miller in my
I think
life.
LaMelo would be a fun person to take a lot of
Yeah.
shots with. He checks
Yeah.
guy.
I went with the highest rated player on the Nets, which is Michael Porter Jr. at 82.
85.
He's so ass.
That team might win 8 games. Stay tuned
Yeah.
for our over under podcast coming up in a
Oh,
couple
true.
weeks.
All right, the
Little
jumping
sneak
through
peek.
hoops guy. 2K is
We
giving him too much credit. That's kind of just like
it's
overrated.
a it's kind of the same one. I feel like we can skip that one unless you want to say what you had if you had
No,
something
you're good.
interesting. I
All
had
right.
Sabonis for what it was worth.
Okay. I like this one. Imagine this guy having this rating 1 year ago. Spencer,
You
you
want to
go.
go? You want to take it?
There you go.
Okay. James Harden,
Hmm.
89.
Yeah.
This guy was in the dumps on the Sixers. Like he wasn't gonna play. He was in 84 last year, and it looked like his career was just going down. And man, prime James Harden would feed families for like you would have thought he was gonna feed families for a decade. But it's what happens with those guards. They hit their 30s and they don't get the quick they lose their quickness, and he's got to adapt. And adapt he did this year. And he like, you know, Toby and I had the Clippers, or at least I did. I think I was the one pushing for the Clippers only winning like 10 games this year because I thought James Harden was done. I thought he was cooked, and I thought his mindset couldn't change. He was going to take 1,000 shots, wasn't going to pass the ball, but I was completely incorrect about that. And he deserves an 89. He was great last year.
And he
Like
almost beat the team that almost beat the championship team.
Bro.
you got there's something
What
to that.
what did he do in
Like
game 7?
yeah, well. It's something about
He
those Sixers
James
guys and
Harden, he
you
fed like
choking.
a few families last year.
He fed what?
Yeah.
What did he do?
He fed like a few families.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
fed.
A couple families got side dishes, but not a full meal. But
Yeah.
he got a full meal. But like, I don't know. I just didn't see James Harden increasing his rating from
Yeah, and
5 points at that. If you went from like 84 to 85, okay, cool. But 5 points,
I also just
not
want to
bad.
say, the Clippers are an awesome 2K team this year,
Awesome
and
team.
I think they're a good real team too. I mean, if Kawhi can play,
Hmm.
like Big Zoo, he's awesome, and John Collins and
The Norman Powell
CP3.
loss might hurt a little bit, but I think
Yeah,
they
but you got
can.
like Beal like deep on the bench. Like I don't know, it's kind of nice.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul,
Do they really
They
have Chris
have
Paul
Chris
too?
Paul
Oh my
now.
God, they do have Chris
They have Chris
Paul.
Paul, yeah.
dude, that's Russello's guy.
Um, I mean, they're all 40 years old. We don't have to get into that, but yeah, they could be a really fun. They would be like a really good team like 4 years ago, but they still could be a
They
really
have
good
Brooke
team.
Lopez.
Brook Lopez. Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
James Harden.
Mine, real quick. Staying with the Clippers kind of, but not really, is Paul George. We mentioned it, 81. He got paid like $1 trillion 1 year ago, and now he's in 81. So
What
that's
was he
just
last year? Did we say that already?
I'm not sure.
Dude, it could have
Or
been
two
like a 90.
or
Really
two
good.
years ago?
It's so funny. It's so funny how bad he is now. Like they just paid him like he was the answer. He was an 89. 89.
8 point drop is bad,
Yeah.
really bad.
Anyway, I just think the Sixers are so funny. So yeah. Sorry.
Go Birds or whatever.
All right, Matt, who's yours?
I don't know, kind of an obvious one, Jalen Williams. Like, we all thought like
What's his rating?
90.
90.
And look, there's so many people.
Wow, good
There's
for
so many
him.
people who like you look at that 85 range right now, where you're like, they can make that leap. They could be a 90. Like Amon Thompson, like so many people you like say that
Mhm.
about. But like there's usually only one every year that actually gets to a 90. You know? Like even Paulo is still sitting at 89.
I
So
know.
I think it's
Dude,
like impressive that he did do that. I mean, maybe some of that is just like his team is so good. But
but
yeah.
Paulo's totally better than Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
Like, come
Yeah.
on.
I like the idea of like it's a pretty much a linear like increase in ratings up until like you reach that like 86, and then it starts to like taper off. Like the difference between 86 and 89 isn't too like that crazy, or like 87 and 89. And then from 89 to 90 is just you have to be like on top of the world. Like you have to be a top like 15 player. And if you're not, then you're just gonna be stuck at the 89. It's like they limit the amount of people that can be 90s. And it's awesome that he's there. He made it.
All right, our last category, and I'd say that
Wait,
we
no, you
can.
didn't give your Imagine, or did
I
you?
did. It was Paul George.
Oh, right.
I'd say that we can do a couple for this one because it just like leaves a lot of room for funny comparisons and also just like exposes how this entire topic we've been talking about for the last hour is kind of stupid.
Oh,
Uh,
that's good. Yeah, we can
I would
keep
love to
going.
go for, I would love to go first
all
on
right, so,
this.
so our last category is pair of players that you're surprised have the same rating.
And
Spence.
I feel like trying to stick it to a pair also. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
interesting.
I purposely chose this person. Um, I I uh I teased it earlier in the pod. But Jalen Johnson, 81, and Alexander Czar are both 81s.
Oh, God.
Like this is blasphemy. Like genuine. Like I I was shocked. I was shocked. Do you know who else has an 81? I'm gonna go through a couple lists of
You
who has
know who was an
81s.
81? Risa Shea.
Bobby
Insane.
Portis, Aaron
Oh,
Neesmith, Andrew Nemhard, Emmanuel Quickly, Onyeka Okongwu, Paul George, Josh Hart, Draymond Green, Anthony Simon, CJ McCollum, DeJounte Murray, Drew Holiday, Herbert Jones, Dort. Jalen Johnson is better than all of those players combined. Like I cannot believe he is in the dumps of an 81.
It's
I
crazy.
was I was so mad.
And like anytime I watched the Hawks last year, Jalen Johnson was great and Risa Shea did like nothing, and they're the same rating on the
He has
same
a
team.
lower rating than Cooper Flag, and Cooper Flag hasn't played a game yet.
him and Ricochet being the same rating is a real clear like this is stupid because they're on the same team. So it's like
Yeah.
you can objectively just say he has better stats and does more. Like there's
You can
no
ask
like
any NBA fan that like actually watches, or especially any Hawks fan, being like, "Who do you think's better?" And I think 100 times out of 100, unless it's you interview Ricochet's mom, then they're gonna say Jalen Johnson is
Oh, not
better.
even Risa Shea's mom.
Ricochet's mom might not even
Do you
say
know
that.
about her? She like hates Risa Shea.
what?
Wow, I kind of said that as a joke. Is that true?
No, no, it's not.
Oh, okay. That would be so awesome. But yeah, that pissed me off. So thank you for letting me go first. I yield my
Yeah.
time.
All right, I'm gonna do mine. Both at 82 overall. You have NBA Finals champion and just awesome player that everyone loves, Aaron Gordon, along with waiver wire GOAT and just like Russello guy, maybe Tumani Kamara, both 82. That's just not possible. Aaron Gordon had an amazing postseason, and he was just like so huge for them, and he's just such an
Mhm.
awesome player. And like, okay, maybe Kamara could be good someday, but like, there's just no way they're the same. Like, this is a guy that Eric Lowe picks up in fantasy waiver wires, and we're all like, who did Eric pick up? So,
This is the guy that Russillo does a 10-minute opening on and then realizes that he has to fix up his life and not do a 10-minute opening on Tumani Kamara, and then
yeah,
says that he's like, I can't be doing this.
and then he probably got blackout drunk and broke into someone's apartment.
Oh man.
We love
We
Russillo,
need,
don't worry.
yeah. He's the best. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say that about so many players. Like I just listed all the 81 players that like were on the top 100, but you can say that about so many. There's just so many different levels to 81 and 82. You just you can't please everyone, but some of them are just egregious.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Matt, what
Matt.
do you got?
Okay, this one just feels wrong. I tried to think about where each player should be. They're both 85s, and I was kind of like, maybe they are both 85s, but like if you think about like if you're comparing like players like that are about the same quality. Like if you ever see like an Instagram poll, like which player is better, you will never see these two players compared. Do you know what I mean? You never hear them talked about in the same way. So I feel like it's wrong. De'Aaron Fox and Austin Reeves are the same rating. And
Mm.
it just I don't know, like De'Aaron Fox is a guy who like you kind of expect to maybe be an all-star every year. Austin Reeves,
Yeah.
it's like this cool, like, oh dude, wouldn't it kind of be cool if Austin Reeves was an all-star? Like, I don't know. It's just like De'Aaron Fox is the best player on a team. Austin Reeves will never be the best player on a team.
I had an issue with the Fox rating, the 85. Everyone just
Yeah.
turned on Fox. Like the Spurs got him. It was kind of hype. And then like Bill Simmons was like, they should trade Fox. They should trade Fox. And I was like, I don't get it. Like
He's
he's good.
I'm looking at it right now. He started like when they launched the ratings, he started at an 88. So without even having like played a
What?
like without even having played a game for the Spurs like this year,
Wait,
he lost
how did he
three
drop 3
points.
points already?
Yeah, you could see like the oh wait, no, sorry.
Yeah.
From that was 2K25. I
Yeah.
misread it. That's my fault. That's
Yeah.
my fault. Um, but even he's dropped three, but like I don't think he was that bad last year. I thought he was De'Aaron Fox last year.
Yeah.
Like why did he drop three?
But Reeves is a white guy, you know? So like yeah, that just makes him better. Like it like launches him up. You.
All right,
Yeah.
man. I don't want to be on this podcast anymore. Um,
So
I think that's it.
anyone have anything to say about WNBA?
so they've been throwing, a lot of shots in the baskets on the court.
mm, ratings
Something
are
I've
up.
noticed
It,
is that
like and comment, subscribe if you want to see us do
wait,
WNBA content.
I something I've noticed is that I get automatic updates for WNBA sometimes on my phone. I only get them when there's like a fight. It'll be like it'll be like Melee in New York, and then it'll be like Nafessa Collier and Sabrina Ionescu get into it in the game between the Liberty and whatever. And I'm just like, why are you just feeding me fight content? Like I think like, the WNBA is being marketed as like I don't know. Like it's still not serious the way they're talking about it.
Yeah, dude. Well, the biggest thing I hate is like the comments will act like they fucking watch the WNBA. Like they'll be like, Angel Reese just gets her own rebound, and then like if you look at like her stats and like her team, like I don't know, I don't know it off the top of my head, but I looked into it and it's not like she's ass. Like she's one of the better players in the league, but they'll be like, she's so shit, she's the worst player. It's like, I don't know. It's like, dude, like this is like shitting on like fucking like Jalen Brown, dude. This is like being like Jalen Brown can't dribble with his left hand. You know what I mean?
Oh, also, did you see Jaylen Brown's dad got charged with murder?
Yeah, what the fuck
Yeah, I did
is
see
That's
that?
that. I did see
crazy.
that.
I don't know what to make of that.
I didn't read anything. I just saw the
Insane.
graphic on IG.
Yeah, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's been a
Um,
slow basketball summer though, so
yeah. Free
Maybe
agency
they'll.
happened really quickly. Summer League went and passed, and who cares about Summer League anyway? But um, 2K
like
is dropping.
this is kind of ironic because when am I ever gonna play 2K?
Dude, you should just get a fucking Xbox and we should just play.
That's kind of expensive.
It's
Yeah.
like $300 maybe to hang out with your boys.
Yeah, bro, I don't have to pay for my friends.
But you have to pay for sex.
I do?
Yeah, you have to pay. You're not sorry. You don't have to pay like a down payment on sex, but you have to uproot your entire life and move across the world just to have sex.
Leave all your
Yeah,
friends,
that's true.
family.
But a lot of things cost money. Like you're paying for rent.
Yeah, you're right.
Not for long. Matt's out of here.
So, true. Peace
Yeah.
out. So yeah,
Um,
any life
anything
updates
else?
before we go?
Um, I start a restaurant job. I work at a place. I work at Mission. I'm starting that on Thursday for my first
Nice,
training shift.
nice.
It's
That'll
a
be
lot of
pretty.
fun. You're in the Netherlands. You're doing the au pair now.
Yeah, I'm here. I've been here for a week.
How's the family?
They're really nice. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, getting
When
used to it.
when does Hanya come?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
staying there
nice.
tomorrow.
Very, very
Speaking
nice.
of, Hanya sent me this just before we started the pod. It's an energy drink or like a sports drink from Poland. And our boy Jeremy Sohan is on it. So
Oh man, we didn't
That's
talk about him
awesome.
once.
we
How
did
did
Is
not
he
talk
is
about
he
Jeremy.
from the Netherlands?
Poland.
Poland. Gotcha. That makes
okay?
more sense.
His mom is Polish, and his grandfather was a concentration camp survivor.
Oh, good.
Hmm.
Yeah, so like pretty chill, but not Jewish, just Polish. Did you know that they treated Polish people like Jews? Like they just like rounded them up and stuff. Like it was
I
crazy.
did not know that.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Probably go to the Holocaust Museum then.
Yeah, dude, go to a fucking
Mm,
Holocaust museum.
yeah, I probably should. Matt, should I clip our comedy show and put it at the end of this?
No.
Gotcha. Okay. We ready to go? We'll be back. We'll be back. Let us know how you think.
All right, peace out, guys.
All right,
See you in the next one.
Peace out, guys.
later.
Later. Wait.